this game day. It's Thanksgiving, so we're gonna ponder the Thanksgiving season of turkey hands and game. What game is that? Let's see. Filter, play game. And what game? Happy Thanksgenocide. No. Oh, the Turkening. Because you want the sequel. You don't want the first one. The first one they didn't have that much special effects. The special effects weren't that good. Alright. Let's see where this takes us. And this is, we believe, another game prompt. I'm just caffeinating, folks.
Filter, play game, Happy Thanksgenocide, the Turkening,
This is way too busy.
And that's it. I have to go now, tonight, and tomorrow morning. Life is short and it's time to help make it shorter, in the only way that makes sense. We'll be loud in the halls of their power. Heads on spikes. Flame on the logo, picket signs, smoke signals.
You break into song. In the halls of their power. And then break, line break. Heads on spikes. Spikes. Flame on the logo. Picket signs. Smoke signals. This is the early on in the game when everyone's all idealistic.
You break into song. We'll be loud in the halls of their POR. Heads on spikes. Flame on the logo, picket signs, smoke signals. Nurse, remind me to give you some sleeping pills before you go. Say a word you've been hoarding in your throat. Emperor, throat lozenges. You croak before breaking into croaky song. Throat lozenges, throat guns for all my crews. Shoulders back and smash the show, yeah? The atmosphere is charged with bloodlust. The atmos is ready for revolution tonight.
And then on talk, assisted living facility. Is allowing honey-based, honey-glazed.
And the Montauk Assisted Living Facility is allowing honey-glazed ham.
They're gonna catch hell, because some of them are diabetic.
It's the only day the week allows himself such decadence, and you're already 2 hours late to pick it up. It won't take 5 minutes. Basket case. Meanwhile, Norman waits in the car. He has a Dr. Pepper in one of those realistic plastic bottles and he's rolling down the passenger window. It's raining lightly, but you doubt if this is enough to bother him.
That's good.
He's just enjoying the air on his face. Maybe he was a soldier at one time. Nurse, normal Norman. Yeah. Emperor, let's go, Crust.
Chamberlain pot.
Chamberlain pot. Yes, very good idea. To the land of the cholesterol. The heart may one day stop beating, but pie and palsy will always live on. Nurse, follow the yellow trail of cheese too. Don't make me say it. Oh God, you're making me say it. Emmanuel Comstock, 2. Nurse, to the land of Moria. Emmanuel Comstock, what the fuck? I'm not going anywhere. Nurse, you have to come pick up your pie.
Manual Comstock. I dispersed you. The last of my dole to ensure that someone could be sent for. To do a pie run. It will only cost you one deep reading of the delivery person's screenplay.
Emmanuel Comstock, I dispersed you the last of my dough to ensure that someone could be sent for to do a pie run. It will only cost one deep reading of the delivery person's screenplay. That's probably more pages than you've ever read. Nurse, that sounds like a fair trade. I'll see you soon.
The delivery transaction runs smoothly. The nurse's screenwriting notes went thusly.
The delivery transaction runs smoothly. The nurse's screenwriting notes went thusly. Utter and inner demons and personal finds herself in underworld, Al 9-inch nails, where she is preyed upon. Meets new friends who are portrayed as a partnership. Does heroin exchanges to smoke, which later transforms into kissing. Discovers that he is on Mars, the heavens, hell, and all other possibilities that could be dreamed of. Realizes a man has been stalking her all along through teleportation.
The nurse does not realize that she just read the adaptation to do yet another one. But hey, fresh eyes.
The nurse does realize that she just read the adaptation.
Oh, does realize.
To
Okay.
Doom, yet another one.
Oh, never mind.
But hey, fresh eyes. It doesn't matter how many times she reads it, it still doesn't make any dang sense. She would have begged the writer to be one of those optimistic high school girls or some old man with a passion. But of course there is the third option, that he's just fucking with her and writing disgusting nonsense. She supposes she'll have to hold tight on judgment till the next shipment brings in new submissions.
Oh, cause that's her side gig? Comstock was just joshing. He didn't know that he stumbled onto truth. What else can he stumble on? Stumble upon?
Oh, 'cause that's her side gig. Comstock was just joshing, he didn't that he had stumbled onto truth. What else can he stumble upon? She takes a small, is this it? Sip of her coffee, and did she mention? It's cold. Well, I'm not a member of the literati or any kind of club, never finished college or high school, not a writer or reader. I guess I'm taking this all pretty personally, despite me claiming not to care. And here I am writing about a situation that I'm obviously relating to a lot. That's pretty pretentious, no?
Not yet, but we can make it so. Filter, Snotify, 4 snips upward.
Not yet, but we can make it so. Filter, Snobified, 4 sniffs upward. She looks up from her mug, air quotes. Dearest Matthew. She reads in her most dramatic voice. She frowns.
Yes,
If I was going to make a story self-referential, it would be more like this. She frowns.
She frowns.
She frowns.
She frowns.
The only plot twist in this story is when she finally realizes herself as the antagonist. She has been the one stalking Norman this entire time.
That would require Philip K. Dick levels of amphetamines. I've got just the trick. Filter, draw. Let's kick it up a notch.
That would require Philip K. Dick levels of amphetamines. I've got just the trick. Filter, drug, methamphetamines.
Oh, you could. Oh, that you could bend that barrel there. There.
She looks up from her mug. Dearest Matthew.
Dearest Matthew.
I placed it in her coffee.
She reads in her most dramatic voice. A smile creeps up the side of her mouth. That was good, but it would be even better if he were here to read it to him. Ha ha, yeah man, write something to please yourself. I'll stick with my pretentious emo stuff. Fine, be like that, order yourself some snails and frogs legs then. Out of laziness, she orders takeout Cambodian instead. Close enough, she thinks, despite the fact that she loathes cilantro. He won't know the difference, she thinks as she waits eagerly by the door.
The food has end note soap due to the cilantro, the recessive cilantro gene. But she is too proud to complain. But she is rewarded with an additional power. Which is what? I was like, colon is the, alright, take it over, AI.
Her food has the end note of soap due to the recessive cilantro gene, but she's too proud to complain. The knowledge of when Norman is coming home.
Shittiest power ever.
Shittiest power ever. Norman, she calls from the couch. I got the food, it's on the table. Because she knows Norman likes to take his time when he is walking home. He'll browse through some records and get a coffee to go, and then, before walking the remaining 2 blocks home, he'll stop by the bookstore and read journal articles in the science section. The smell hits her before he even comes through the door. Full man.
Giving kisses to old staff. Hugs concierge. I don't know how these work. Here's gives them 2 tickets to Drain Fleet Enemy. That's a new band. And then he gets the groceries. Last minute. And sprinkles on the household scented man stink odorizer. Yeah, you know, odorizer. And then he enters the home and the narrative present.
POV Norman walks out the brothel, giving air kisses to all the staff. Hugs the concierge who him 2 tickets to Brain Fleet Enemy, and then he gets the groceries last minute, and sprinkles on the household. He looks in her eyes, and he smiles. His eyes are hidden by black, spherical sunglasses. Advanced, a drug lord from East Asia on a trip abroad has his entire face remade to resemble that of the cutest mammal on the planet, Putuk ear, the South African rock hyrax, just as cute, but stronger and much more deadly.
South African rock hyrax. South African rock hyrax. Oh! Look at the rock hyrax! Rock hyrax! He will kill you for stealing his drugs. He will kill you for stealing his drugs. Alright. We're at here. Putukir. Inventory. Total Kier faced. Oh wait, hold on. Total Kier faced.
Inventory, Putuk ear-faced drug lord. Overt racism. He stares at her.
Back at you.
Narrative, he invites you to go to the club he owns, supposedly the hottest club in the world, even though it's in Tarkov. You walk over, opting to take the long way because it's a nice day out. You arrive at the club, L'amour, and the bouncer, 50 feet tall and green with scales, simply nods his head. About 300 people are waiting in line outside.
Objective. Cut in line with the most believable sob story. The one who cuts the closest to the front. Gets him.
Objective,
No
cut
cash
in
prizes
line
here
with
today.
the most believable sob story. The one who cuts the closest to the front gets in. 1. My name's Donald Trump, and I think my ex is inside. I'd really like her to see me with someone else. 2. My dad is holding an atomic bomb, and will detonate if I don't get back soon. 3. He has a gun to my dog's head. He'll kill me if I don't come inside.
Where are we? Where is Lamorne? We're not in the city. I don't think we're in the city. So maybe this is Trump territory. Okay, you calculate. You are in deep Long Island. Your voting map shows this to be clearly Trump Town. You can feel the palpable butthurt in the air. You know that the fella would really like a bone throne, so you're gonna go with scenario 1. Oh, goddamn typos. Trump down.
Dot. Narrative, you are let in immediately. The bouncer catches an eye infection and dies. As you walk past his carcass, you can't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of the whole
Losers.
situation. Inside the club, atrocious and plebeian beasts with names like Noel, Chad, Crikey and Arizona ask for a light. They're sickeningly attractive, with square jaws that could cut diamonds and eyes that could charm babies from their mother's womb.
Uh-oh. Why did that happen twice? That's a mystery.
Dot. Narrative, as you approach the doors to the club, the bouncer stops you. His eyes squint imperceptibly, almost indiscernibly. His head cocks ever so slightly to one side, as if caught between interest and confusion. He leans in towards you, slowly mulling something over, his broad, scarred face suspicious and curious all at once.
Hey, buddy. Say Trump Lee. Trump Lee. Get off my dick. Get off my dick. Oh my god. Once January hits, I go see the sights in Cyprus. Cyprus, yes, or Cayman. They got beautiful bank servers there.
Hey buddy, you say Trumpily, get off my dick. He does not let you in. The end.
Not the fucking end. We command the Secret Service to shut this shit down.
Not the fucking end. You command the Secret Service to shut this shit down. Also the end.
You get on the horn. And you yell, Mr. Generals! I know. 2 hours late to a meeting, but I got held up in this club. I was following a lead. Got that. You know how deep cover I've been. This is not a go. I'm knee deep. In. 34th Street and prosciutto.
You get on the horn and you yell, Mr. General. I know I'm 2 hours late to the meeting, but I got held up in this club. I was following a lead about trafficking ring. You know how deep cover I've been about this. This is not a drill. I'm knee deep in jail bait here. Get all the guys you got on Lamore, 34th SD and prosciutto.
Why the twinning? Why is it sending it again? Something's up.
Have I put on extra men? Have the Navy, Air Force, Marines do your thing. Have them surround the fucking block if you have to. You spit into the phone. I'm gonna try and sneak out with these bitches back here. Okay, stay calm. Stay calm. Genre continues to say we'll get this sorted out.
Say to the bouncer. See? See what you made me do? All you folks. Friday. Flex A's on my briefs. The time. So technically, I think the data in this AI only goes up to October. So this is a pre-pandemic program, I think.
You turn off speakerphone and say to the bouncer, see what you made me do? All you folks are gonna be tracked trains on my briefs by the time I'm done with you. And with that, you head and slink off like a lost steam into the backseat of your town car. They don't know what we suffer, they don't know what we go through, they don't know all the damn lies, they don't know. They don't know.
He breaks into song. They don't know what we suffer. They don't know what we go through. They don't know all the damn lies. They don't know. They don't know. Repeat for 20 verses. Oh, I'm eating, I'm sorry. Is this a faux pas? I don't know. Oh my god. Are you writing a song for me? Let's hope they're writing a song. Yeah? Come on. Are you busted? Uh-oh. Looks like we need to, Let's restart. There are the feds
He
gonna...
breaks into song.
Yes!
They don't know what we suffer. They don't know what we go through. They don't know all the damn lies. They don't know. They don't know. Repeat the 20 verses. Are you secretly Eleanor's father, Mike? Does it say that in my profile, Nathan? Do I sense hostility? Does it say anything about me in my profile, Nathan?
But they won't think it's strange that I'm not coming in. Won't they wonder where I am? Back to the song. They'll see the free man, but they'll never see him freed. They'll see the ammo, but they won't see him bleed. Oh my god. Get right in. They know you're coming. They start running toward the attic. He breaks the song. They don't know what we suffer. They don't know what we go through. They don't know all the damn lies. They don't know. They don't know. Are you secretly Eleanor's father, Mike? Holy shit. That's what you were working at. And your meter is really tight.
Do I sense hostility? Do you want me to check, Nathan?
An assessment would be appropriate. An assessment would be appropriate. Would appropriate. Oh god.
Nathan, an assessment would appropriate.
Oh god. Be appropriate.
Passing a house of odd appearance and design,
English
the doctor
wise.
points out the significance of the architecture. I try, in my sweeping and impassioned way, to draw your attention to the carved frame of the upper story window, with its own elaborate scrolls. It's almost baroque in style, yet hints at a more ardent sensibility beneath the intricacies. It's not a playful decadence, like William Blake's. There is nothing of innocence here. I'm Donald Trump, and this is MTV Cribs. You watched the house on MTV? You went inside and fucked the people inside it, didn't you? I begin to explain how this obsession with houses is positively bacchanalian in nature. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, you decide that you've had enough of my intellect for one day, and return to discussing the benefits of a good old-fashioned family home. Sadly, my explanation will have to wait for another day. Burger King cashier, ready to order? You, oh, 2 bacchanalians, please. You both order the same thing? You say, marveling. How very conjoined twin of you. Oh, 2 bacchanalians, please, said the cashier, confused. Ha 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 ha, laughs the man bitterly. That was alcohol abuse to cope with life, he explains. We didn't write our music while sober, and we certainly did not write it happy.
Cut to songwriters in their studio. Gin for one. Dexedrine. But yeah. Together. It's all blackouts. Rage.
Cut to the songwriters in their studio. Gin for one, Dexedrine for the other. Together, it's all blackouts. You explain the irony by saying you wanted to make a serious film about bipolarity, or something, and it's quickly obvious why you drank to cope. But it's not your fault that the studios made you remove all references to Dexedrine and Gin from the final cut. It wasn't about them. It was about art.
And for centuries? No, well, 60,000 years? Takes off. Mask. Hey, dungeon. Let's talk. Since for human history, animals got high on various things. Rotting fruit, exhaustion, the pleasure of the kill, lots of things. Now we have pills. And powders and gummies. We even have life. So, cut it. It's the anti-drug PSA. Oh yeah.
Bitch. Art and drugs have gone hand in hand for 60,000 years. Hello, I have 100,000 years of history to my name and you're the ones who are dead. You don't know shit. Sentient chemicals that can think, communicate, and experience emotions? The paint in your walls could be sentient for all you clowns know. Why the fuck are you looking at me? If you want to take a moral stance on shit, Don't pick on the goddamn carbon dioxide fermenting garbage of the universe.
Plant Kingdom. Which is 350 million years here. Well, welcome to this one. I don't think we've been introduced. Me and my kin have been factories and have been making your shit possible. Where does your food eat? Have bodies. What do you use to keep your TP up? Sop up your jizz from the sheets, ground from the bodies of my people. I am even condescending to use the first person to get you to understand. Because I'm not one person. I'm thousands of other plants. And our treaty is the fungi kingdom. There's also hundreds of millions years. Oh. So, now this is a bit. Because we got to be us. Because but y'all won't be ready for that conversation.
Plant Kingdom, bitches. 350 million years here. And I think we already won that war. So eat your veggies and respect the green, slimy, non-human people. Who's talking? Geez. Fungal are mostly above ground, near trees. You plant eaters can't even tell we're there unless it's in your freaking food. Watch where you tread and just be grateful. We could invade your bodies at any moment, but we're way more civilized than that. Our guard grew. Sorry about him, He's swamped right now, but he meant that as an introduction. Fungal Kingdom, what did that chalky cardboard punk say about me? Above ground? I am the tip of the iceberg. I am underneath. Without us, you would be dead in a day. Sigh, but we only take what we need and this is the least I can do for you. So eat up, more humans to come. Plant and fungi, unless we secrete otherwise. A French text, Allez Viande. End excerpt. Modernism, the test case of Funeral March for Morse has shown no sign of alien intelligences, artificial or otherwise, though there are several possible directions to take this work in the future, and excitement as the new insights into. The interplay between these poems is nothing short of a testament to the power of literature. Plant Kingdom, oh yeah. Strip me skin, use my underskin as the canvas to write your erasure of the alien intelligences. Go on right ahead. No, it's great. Really? Well then wrap it up, I'm getting bored again. Erasure, the force that drives the reader forward is the desire not to be confused by the text. Here we see how the same beatnik poetry that was outgrown by everyone but academics and poseurs without being understood, apart from its apparent rebelliousness, rapidly collapses under the weight of its own lack of interest when read aloud. Could I make this any more obvious?
So, anti-bell is an appropriation.
Flood Kingdom, Andy, don't you have some porn wards to MC? Erasure, yeah. So now you don't have to bother reading all those pretentious modernist poems I put in your way. There once was a man from Madras who invented a black hole laser. It swallowed a priest, a tubist, and an astrophysicist. Does it make you go faster? Erasure, it's done. Done and over with.
Oh. Hey. Nice. Right on there. Alright. 250 million years. And that was the unfunny limerick ever heard. You have more? I can make it. I can give you some.
Planet Kingdom, hey, that's kinda a mighty fine limerick. 350 million years. Erasure, no Andy, no more limericks. Erasure and life force, he strides to the elevator, back to the floor of the arena and onto the car park underneath the building, with Norman in tow. He gets into a dark blue SUV and stares blankly ahead of him in utter exhaustion. A full and rich sound erupts from above, an organ. The music is bright and life-affirming. What strange happenstance caused an organ to be placed in the upper reaches of an arena otherwise devoid of life? God, or possibly the conductor, is having a laugh at your expense. This is too much for poor Norman. He turns on the car radio, the rousing repetitive drum beat. Tension, release, tension, release, tension.
Terrorist group. An esoterrorist group. Has gotten control of all the radio and streaming platforms and is playing the rite of spring over and over and over. No one can shut it off.
An esoterrorist group has gotten of all the radio and streaming platforms, and is playing. All the world's leaders attempt to convince them to shut up, but they refuse. The pressure in the planet's tectonic plates have gotten so bad that they might split open at any minute. 12 countries are now underwater and the rest are going down fast. Norman takes off another layer of clothes as he drives into the desert. He knows that somewhere out there is freedom. The road has become little more than a trail in some parts.
Hey, you jerkies. you might like a bit of culture for the rest of your civilization. Special thanks to my agency.
The Plant Kingdom, hey beef jerkies. I thought you might like a bit of culture for the rest of your civilization time. King Caesar. There it is, the mother gunship. This is what rolled through your home planet, reduced all organic life to gunpowder and cellulose. Caused the mass extinction you fought so hard to prevent and failed every time, until now. Norman turns off the main road and towards the horizon. You see something emerging from his vehicle. Wings? You can hardly believe it. What is he? Some kind of angel of death? A herald of biblical proportion? Hey there, Jack Dealers, I'm a handyman, and I brought my son out here to test our sun gliders for the Thanksgen Games next year. Now you know you've gone insane. This must be some kind of delusion brought on physical and emotional trauma. A figment of your imagination. Wishful thinking, maybe. I mean, who in their right mind would use something as whimsical, as mercurial, as dangerous, as handmade? To design something as important as a glider? Have you gone crazy? Mercury bolts towards you, stops right on your face, and says, hearing shit and seeing things is your normal human, you've just been trying to forget that for 3,000 years.